And today I'm contemplating the question, what do I want? That question is very broad, and it applies to my art practice as well as life, as well as writing, all kinds of things. Until and that's an ongoing question. But if we know what we want, then it's easier to set a goal and move towards what we want to do or have. I'm going to be over the next several videos thinking about what do I want. And I've addressed this before as far as what do I want in a journal. I showed you all the different kinds of journals that I have. I'm not a one journal girl. I don't know why I wish I was. I guess, would it be more convenient? Is it really what I want? Maybe not. So, what do I want? I want everything. So, today in this video, I kind of made myself a little list of what I'm going to go over. So, I have this everything journal is what I'm calling this journal right now. It was inspired by Lynn's idea on a bit of birdsong where she calls it her garbage journal, where she saves things that normally would go in the garbage can and puts them in. And I made this book out of that kind of packaging with some little touches of my own. And so I'd like to start adding to this. This particular journal is one that you can take the pages in and out of. So that's, handy. I could eventually sew the signatures in if I want, but I kind of like the versatility of the take it in and take it out kind of journal. So that said, this is my everything journal and I want to put some things in it. And at first I was only going to put packaging in it. But then I was like, no, that's not my style. That's not how I would do it. I've already got some artwork in it. My other junk journal is filling up with memorabilia and various things that I've gotten throughout the last couple months. And that's what I really like to put in these, is stuff that reminds me of what I've been doing in my everyday life. So that's what I want to continue to do in this journal. So for instance, I'm having tea this morning and I like this brand, and I also like that it says B on here, and on the back, does it say something else about B? No, it just tells you how to steep it, but we hope our tea delights you. But anyway, I always notice this B. So I want to be me. I want to be and do things that make me happy. So and I want others to do and be what makes them happy. So let's just see there. Look, that looks like a smile right there. Let's be happy. So I'm gonna just staple this in as a beginning. And this is some fabric from a quilt that I used to make a prop in the play that I helped my son with. And I just think it's pretty. And I'm gonna just use all different ways to attach things. I don't know yet, and I'll just put that there. I haven't decided. Some other things I've been saving, some baby wipes that have paint and ink on them. So I might use those. This is some tissue paper that was in my ephemera folder that I had in there for Christmas, but I might want to use in here. Last video I made these paint swatches for my canvas to see if I want to paint on it, on my canvas cover. For my everything journal, I guess I'll call it, for art on the go. And yeah, I like that. I kind of feel like it's kind of rough, so I don't know if I would like that feel on my page. This is nice. I think what I might want to do if I did paint is also put like beeswax over top of it or something to kind of waterproof it. So we shall see. But these will probably go in this journal. And then this packaging that I put my palette on, that would make a cool addition to this book. Could be a little pocket. So I think that's what I'll do with that. And grab my scissors here. Yeah, I've got these new hooks on my pegboard and they fall off every time I reach for my scissors, but that's okay. It's just something to be aware of. All right, I want this to be more to the side of this page. So another question I ask when I'm asking what do I want, I just wonder, like, how do I decide what to keep and what to discard as far as, you know, when you are saving bits and pieces of ephemera and fodder and recycled trash. How do you guys decide what you're going to use and what you're not going to use? And that's a question I ask myself. Let me get some, do I have some double stick tape nearby? Yes, I do. Just a moment. Let me get that. So I think this will glue down well with some double stick tape. Anyway, so back to how do you decide what to keep and what to discard? Well, one thing that helps me is that I know I really can't keep everything. It would not serve me. So my first step is saving things that that interest me, that I like the logo, that remind me of something that I did or happened in my life, even if it's a tea packaging, you know. It has meaning to me. So I have a couple of things that I do when I will just kind of, you know, put the packaging aside and set it in a pile, and then I might, you know, when I'm tidying up, might put that stuff in a bag. So for instance, right now, I have this bag from Jersey Mike's Subs because my niece is is the manager and she just opened a new store and I went and I had fun. So definitely want to save that bag for something. Here's some paintbrushes that I bought for my art class, and this came in this packaging. And this is, you know, interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I have another basket down here that I'm not going to show you, that I'll just stick that down in there because it's big. The rest of the stuff that's in here are more brushes for my art class. I'll put those over here. And then a tea bag that I dried out. Bok choy with a rubber band. I'm trying to eat more vegetables, so that will be going into my book. And I'll put the bag aside. And then I got the guest check from my order at Jersey Mike's, definitely going in. And also this sub bag that my sub came in. So these are all things that have meaning to me, so they will definitely be going into the journal. So then, excuse me, my other system for deciding what to keep, or a place where I put it, I made these envelopes out of Amazon packaging. So there you go, it's recycled. And I made one for each month. So, cool thing about that is that, for instance, for, I still have some over here from, I mean, obviously I have January's, and there's still some stuff in January's that I haven't used yet, but I can come back to later. They're just some stickers. So I just then I'll find them again next January, right? And say, oh, I want to use those. February, I still haven't put everything. I have stuff that I've been collecting in here from classes and gifts and things like that I haven't put in a journal yet. And I even have some ephemera on the outside of the package that I could dig into if I want to. So now I have those on this. I can't really show it because of the way I have the camera right now, but I'll show you this in more in depth some other time. Anyway, I've got a little holder over here, kind of like a file holder thingy. thingy. So March, when I'm disciplined at it, I try to put the things that I want to use from packaging in the month that I'm in. and you gather it all and then come in and have a session of gluing stuff down for March. So I'm, you know, getting past the middle of March. Full disclosure, I just put some of this stuff in here today because I hadn't really been sorting it like I wanted to, but I went through my box of big stuff. So it's kind of like filtering it down, right? So I have everyday stuff that I kind of pile and gather, and if I'm disciplined, I put it in my envelope. If it's bigger than it'll fit in the envelope, I put it in this basket next to me. Yeah, so it's all good. It all comes together. So back to deciding what to keep and what to discard. I am not a person who is afraid to recycle stuff. I don't feel like I have to keep every little bit and piece because that doesn't inspire me. I know it inspires others. So when I'm done with something, I'll put it in the recycle bin or in the trash if it warrants it. This is a cute fork from Trader Joe's that came in some cute packaging, which is in one of my other books. But I saw this fork again. I'm like, ooh, this would make cool marks. So I'm keeping that, putting that over here. This was from some shoes that I bought, and I love that word work. So I may not use this whole piece, but I will definitely cut out the word work sometime. Also in March's pile of things, I have a business card that a friend picked up for me, or I got somewhere. Yeah, I think a friend picked that up for me. Then these paper digitals are from Johanna. She has, last year she did like a monthly planner and had digitals for each month, and I bought that so that I could use those this year. And this is just a scrap piece of paper. This is a little things that some ladies had Breadco gave me, some little prayer cards. These are some photos that I printed out from my camera on just copy paper. More of that, more. Here's another thing from a watercolor set that I got. So yeah, so this is just stuff that I kept. I like to keep these things. This is, I don't know what that is. That's just a piece of paper. All right, like from, you know, when they put them around your forks and knives and stuff at a restaurant. This is a card. Oh, these are thank you notes from the cast. The play that I worked on. More paper, little envelope, stickers, sticker packaging. This had Rick Rack on it that I put on my canvas. So I just kind of put it all in here. These are some more printables, some more packaging. So like all of these, will I use all of these? Probably not. So with the ones that I decide not to use, I'll throw in the recycling. This is from a leaf from those flowers that the flower that I put in my canvas cover. And then these were from ThredUp, and I just love them. And they say, you know, everything about this sticker is recyclable. Of course, they got to go in here. So for instance, now I don't know where I want to put them in the book yet, but since I just put this pocket in, I can put them right here. And then when I come back to this, I can glue things down or put them wherever. Paint's kind of chipping off there. Cool. Cool. Uh-oh. It's going to happen a lot. All right. Well, that'll make it even more interesting. All right. So that is how I kind of organize and decide. I am not adverse to recycling or throwing things away when they no longer serve my interest or my purposes. So there's that. Like right now, you know, you could keep this. I don't need to. I'll put it over here. Guess what? If I decide later I want to keep it, it's still in the trash can. I haven't thrown the trash away yet. This is just a little tub that I'm putting threads in from my sewing, so I can use the threads in something. And this is a pile of ephemera that I cut out from Lynn's digital Etsy shop, downloads, whatever they're called. All right, so we talked about the Everything Journal. We talked about how to decide what to keep and what to discard. It really is personal preference. I am giving you permission that I don't know how to say this. I'm just going to say it. I do not think recycling or throwing things away or not using something is wasteful. Sometimes, especially with paint, I hear a lot of artists say, oh, well, I'm gonna use this paint, I don't want to waste it. And I understand that. However, sometimes if I choose to use the paint because I don't want to waste it, then it's too much. It's not what I really wanted in my pages, you know. I didn't use up all the paint on here, but the leftovers looks cool on here. But if I didn't like this and it wasn't what I wanted, I could just throw the packaging away. Sure, it's cool to make more collage papers with, you know, stamping off or cleaning your stencil off or cleaning your brush off or your brayer. All those things are cool, but then they just pile up and I don't know what to do with them, and I have too many decisions around me, and I don't need that. I don't need that stress. So I just want to give you permission, if you've ever felt stressed out by the idea that you're wasting something, that it's okay. It's okay to waste things. It's okay to say that they've served their purpose and you don't need them anymore. Pass them on in whichever way makes you most comfortable. Okay, enough of that. So let's talk about my Five Below haul. Five and Below, is that right? I guess that's what that place is called. I don't know. Now this, I saw someone else, Kelly on Root Pursuit, talking about sticker book there, and I was like, I don't need no more stickers. But then I noticed it was made by Pipsticks, which is a brand that I really like, and these are really nice. And this is matte, like kind of a matte paper, so it's not glossy. So it's gonna definitely take colored pencils well. So that'll be fun. It does have white space around the sticker, so you might have to trim that down or blend that in somehow. Let's see if I can get the sticker off. And this book was $5. I think it's well worth it because Pipsticks things can cost a lot more. But so there we have a little sticker, and there is a little bit of white space around it, but it kind of looks cool with that. Let's put it. Where do I want to put it? Because see, I don't want to cover anything up. Preferred by teachers. All right, let's put it, because I like all this packaging. So there, now I have a butterfly there, or moth, or whatever this is. I don't know, guys. It's an illustration. I'm just gonna color it a little bit more, and I can come back and color it more later. So just thought that you would like that. This is, I think it was worth it. It's got cool illustrations and things that I will use. There's even words. Think about what could go right. There's a good affirmation. Mushrooms, little mushrooms. Let me go back to that. Mushrooms. Glasses. And what I also liked about this is that some of these are things that are just black and white of their other stickers that they've printed. Look at these cool stamps. And you can even design your own. So I like this better than, I bought one time design your own stickers, and I didn't use it because I just didn't feel like drawing on that. This is better for me. Ooh, there's some patterns. Fun. These are circles. So yeah, I recommend this book. I'll put it right over here with my journal supplies. All right, another thing. All right, so I saw this. My sister and her daughter had this book, and it's really cool and has cool illustrations and has cool recipes in it, but I wanted to cut out the illustrations. Then after I had the book at home, I was like, oh, why didn't I buy two? Because I want to read the recipes and the information too. So I went back and got the second one. And then this one is, I didn't see it the first time I was there, but I like the illustrations, and I wouldn't necessarily cut out everything, and probably should have got two of these as well, but I didn't, because there might be something on one page that I like and then I want another page. But the font is cute. It is glossy paper, but look at these illustrations. It'll be just fun for fussy cutting, and again, there's cool information in it, so I might have to go back and get another one. But either way, I just think it was cool, and for $5 it's worth it. To me, it's cheaper than a magazine. All right, so now let's do some creating. Now that we've talked about all that, let me make sure. Oh, that's fun. So I think today, as far as create with me, instead of getting real involved, I'm just gonna start kind of gluing down some things in here. So I have some quick dry tacky glue. Let's see how that works. But anyway, I hope that you guys are enjoying the inspiration and the videos. I am also a non-traditional YouTube person. I'm not doing YouTube to make money. I have a part-time job for that and other things that I do to make money. I just enjoy making the videos, and I enjoy chatting about my art process. So you know, I love that in 4 months ago I had 100 subscribers, and now I have 300, and I love that because I love sharing and being part of a community. That said, if you comment, I appreciate that. If you like my video, I appreciate that. None of that is required. Even subscribing to my channel isn't required, but if you do, I appreciate it. And so basically what I'm trying to say is I may not always answer a comment. I read them. I might like them or put the little heart by them because that means I've read your comment. But, you know, I just really want to just share ideas and thoughts and community. And, you know, maybe as time goes on, there'll be more things that I add to. I would like to figure out how to give away free digitals. I'm not selling journals at this point. If I did sell them, I would do it locally through some kind of outlet in my town, not online. At least that's my plan at this point. You know, never say never. But I'm going to make this kind of like a pocket, I think. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on that. But I do appreciate those who are following and subscribing, and also if you have some cool ideas, I would welcome them. I like ideas. I like sharing inspiration. And then if anybody else is, you know, reading the comments or whatnot, they'll get some information too. I didn't really plan that very well, did I? All right, well, let's see. Let's try again. Try again. But it will lend itself to something fun. Just wait and see. So I'm going to put the glue on here this time. Yep. And put it down like that. Now that I have that glue there, let's see, what do I have nearby that I could put on that glue? Let's use some of this. Sometimes I like to sew these baby wipes and kind of make a, you know, like a ruffle, but I'm just gonna kind of scrunch it up like that. Let's scrunch this one up a little bit. And then I'm just gonna use this one to wipe this off. And then once again, trash. So much freedom. So much freedom, I love it. All right. Now, of course, because this page comes out, when this glue is dry, I could add some stitching to this. So I think what I'll do is take this out and set this over here by my sewing machine so I can remember to do that. There, well, it's drying over there. Okay, cool. And then I'll try to remember that. I think I'll remember because it's next to that color palette, and that's what I liked about those two. That's why I put it there. That's what inside. I didn't think about that, but that's kind of where I was going with that. What else do we have? Oh yeah, look, how about some of the ephemera that I made already out of other things? This one, I kind of made it into a little pocket, and I used that lavender illustration from the herbal book. And I was thinking that I could, yeah, that's what I was thinking. This could be a hinge, and then it could be a two-sided, because this is a pocket also. But yeah, so let's find a place for this, and then we'll call it a day. I appreciate you guys again, as I said. And That's going to be the best way to put this on here. Let's staple it for now, and then I can come back and decide if I want to add anything else. Let's see. I think while I'm deciding, I'm going to actually put some masking tape on here to hold that one in. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue on it too. Let's just use everything: glue, tape, staples. All right, guys. Well, I hope you will be contemplating what you want and acting on that, and trusting your intuition and your desires, and just delight in the process. And be you. All right, guys. There you go. That could go that way. That could go this way. Yeah, might have to go this way. And then we'll just close it up and let it settle in. All right, guys. See you next time.